That wasn't 94 seconds.
I said 94th of a second.
Yeah.
94th of a second.
How about we round up? Can you flash the lights for me?
Yeah, you go.
Okay. Everybody come back to your seat. Put the tube on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, tube on the ground. Daniel, the tube should be on the ground.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to demonstrate how you take your data. Can you hear me? Thank you for helping me. I'll take your feedback and make an adjustment, and now I've improved my behavior.
Angela, put the tube on the ground.
Okay, so on trial 2, how many seconds did you get? Let's see. Who noticed that they really improved over time?
Oh.
Who got better with practice? I bet. That's interesting, isn't it? Sometimes that happens too. Okay, JB, trial 2, how many seconds did you get?
13.
Okay, I'm going to round up to 14. Trial 3?
4.
Trial 4? Okay, how many for trial 1?
12.
Okay, so I'm going to graph, put your hand down, Luda. I'm going to graph Jonah's behavior over time. You should make an X and a Y axis. Do it right now. It's like a big long L. 5, 4, you're not erasing anything. 3, you're not erasing, Dharma. 2, 1, make an L. The bottom part of the L is your X axis. The top part is your Y. Look to your right and left and make sure your partners have that X and Y. The X is your time. So I'm going to put trial 1, trial 2, trial 3. Most people got about 3 trials. Some people got a few more. I'm not taking individual stories. Your Y is always the thing that's changing. So this is your seconds. How many seconds, right? I'm going to start with 0 because some people got like no time. And then for Jonah's graph, I don't have to go up very far because his highest time was what, everybody? 14 seconds. So my range is between 4 and 14. So I'm going to go with 0 to maybe 20. So what's halfway between 0 and 20, everybody?
15.
Halfway between 0 and 20 is 10. So I'm going to put 10.
What everybody else is saying about.
Right, meme.
Yeah. Everyone's saying 15 and Ash.
What's halfway between 0 and 10, everybody?
5.
Yeah. What's halfway between 10 and 20, everybody?
15.
Okay, so now I've got a pretty good scale.
Will everybody's look like this? Luda, will yours look like this? Will that work for yours?
No.
Why?
Because,
No,
Just tell.
Okay, so it's not going to look like that because
It won't look like that because...
I improve and I've been practicing and that's why I get like.
What's your highest time?
1 minute.
1 minute. So we have to go way above 20 seconds. So I'm just showing you a quick example of Jonah's. So trial 1 is 12 seconds. So I go from 1 and I put about 12. Trial 2 was 14. So I go trial 2, a little bit higher, 14. Trial 3, I go to 3 and I put right about 4. So here's a quick sketch of his behavior over time. He had a slight increase and then he had a decrease in his behavior. That happens.
Sam, some of the kids back here, their highest time was 5.
Uh-huh.
So instead of doing
A scale like this, what would make more sense?
race.
Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is just an example of a behavior over time graph. It may not match your data. That's okay. We're learning how to do this. I want to ask this table to come talk about how they gave feedback, because you guys were modeling excellent strategies. Can you go up, please, and talk about how you gave feedback and how that affected your performance? It's muted. We don't have a super whole lot of time, okay?
What we did was one time, Zion, she was having problems. Well, she was having hard with balancing. So we said suggestions to, like, instead of standing like this, like stand and bend your knees and use your middle finger, because that might be stronger, and use your hand to make it like really strong.
Fiona, scoot over a little bit this
Hold
way.
it, and,
This way.
And also, one time she was holding it out right here, so that was kind of hard to balance. So instead of holding it out way out here, we suggested that she could hold it right here, and she improved her time.
So can you talk about what you just said using the goal gap loop, please? Can you go to that conceptual model and talk about that?
Her goal, Zion's goal, was to get a better score. So we gave her feedback, like to bend her knees and hold it a little bit closer into her. And then she used our feedback, and then she tried again, and she got to her goal. And then we kept doing it until she got her highest score, which was 4, I think.
So you kept repeating the process. Zion, did you improve over time? Can you guys talk a little bit, Cassidy and Grace, since you're standing right there? How does this connect to mindset? Because we have a big poster there of fixed mindset and growth mindset. So can you go, maybe move the thing that says, yeah, and talk about that a little bit? You have about 2 minutes. Just make some observations. What do you see on there that kind of connects?
Well, this take on a challenge, it kind of connects because she was trying to get a better score. So, and also this one.
Cassidy, can you turn your whole back to the board? There we go.
Hard can be good and hard helps us, because I was feeling like I couldn't do it because it was hard for me. And then when I used everybody's feedback that they gave me, I got better and I improved. And Zion did her personal best. She didn't try to do like Luda. Luda got a really good score. And Zion wasn't trying to, like, I want to be good, but I am not going to make myself feel bad because I can't get as high as Luda is. So.
Cassidy, would you add anything?
Well, what I would add is that since not just Zion, but Fiona was also having some trouble balancing, so
Gracie, she's
we
got
gave
it.
her advice.
Thank you.
And so I was just gonna have to try, and you may be wrong. So like if you try something and it doesn't work out, that's okay. Then you try it again. So it's like it's a feedback loop.
Mm-hmm.
And mistakes help us. Well, if you make a mistake, like Zion, she had trouble, and Fiona did too.
How about you? Did you have trouble in this process? Okay, talk about your personal experience.
So what I did was I would try to go like this and use my pointer finger, which I got more time because I think the pointer finger helps you balance a little bit more.
Okay.
When I used my middle finger and I stood like this, it didn't really help me balance anymore.
So if you had not paid attention to what had been going on with you, what would have happened to your performance?
Probably would have stayed at the same time, which would be 1 second.
Okay. So